We got Joe Fortenbaugh here, along with Harry Douglas, to go with me through your bets. All right, so we got a huge NBA matchup tonight.
Christine, hold on.
Oh, wait, what?
Hold on 1 second. Who's that with you? Is that Denzel Washington? Look at that haircut.
His hair, right? He looks
Look
great.
at that haircut.
He looks so good.
Harry Douglas?
I know. It's great. All right, so we got a huge NBA matchup tonight between the Nuggets and the Celtics in what some may say is an NBA Finals preview. What do you think the best bet is on this one?
Denver -1.5. They actually opened as a home underdog, which was a mistake because obviously that's been corrected in very short order. This team at home has been absolutely nasty over the last 2 seasons, especially if you take into account the playoffs last year. 68-14 at home during that time span. You look at what they've done at home this season. They are top 6 in the NBA in offensive efficiency, defensive efficiency, and net rating. When they go on the road, they're 13th or worse in all 3 of those categories. Boston's a very good team, but I think we're sleeping a little bit on the Nuggets with this pricing here. I got no problems laying the 1.5, Denzel. What do you think?
I agree with you, Joe. I like the Denver Nuggets in this matchup. Now, what's unique about it is that both of these teams are coming off a loss. The Boston Celtics lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers without Donovan Mitchell, and then we've seen the Denver Nuggets lose to the Phoenix Suns and Kevin Durant scoring in the overtime to actually beat them. I like the Denver Nuggets overall this entire season. You look at a team that can match up with the Boston Celtics, I'm going to put my stamp on the Denver Nuggets. That 1.5, give it to me. Ching, ching, Joe.
I'm going to start calling Harry Denzel as well. All right, another matchup of potential contenders. The Mavs host the Miami Heat. What do you like in this one?
I'll take the points here with Miami. This is starting to tick up, so pay attention. You might be able to get 5 or 5.5 here. 2 teams headed in very different directions since the All-Star break. Miami has been very good during that time. They're 5-1, and they're 7th in the NBA in net rating. They've been playing great basketball, even with Tyler Hero dinged up. On the other side, what's the problem with Dallas? They've been miserable off the break. I believe they're 2-5. They're dead last in the NBA in defensive efficiency. They're 27th in net rating. They are really struggling. Remember, old Vegas adage, you don't bet an underdog because you think they keep it close. You bet an underdog because you think they can win the game outright. I think Miami can win the game outright here. I like the Heat, Harry.
Well, look at me and Joe being on the same page today. You call him Joe Fortenbaugh, I call him Joe Smoke, baby. And he's smoking hot right now. I'm going with the Heat as well. They're 7-1 in their last 8 games, with their only loss coming to the Denver Nuggets by 6 points. I also like the way Bam is playing for the Miami Heat. Yeah. When I look at the Dallas Mavericks, 0-3 in their last 3 games, especially when Luka's had massive triple-doubles. I don't like the direction that this team is heading. I'm going with the Miami Heat, baby. Heat culture is something. Trust me, I know, Joe.
This is beautiful. Everybody on the same page so far. Let's get into some combat action over the weekend. Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou face off tomorrow night in Saudi Arabia. What do you think the play is in this one?
Yeah, this is so peaceful. Normally every week at this time, I'm just getting yelled at for 5 minutes, and then I leave and go about my business as if I don't know what happened. All right, let's take a look at this. I like Anthony Joshua. I like him to win by stoppage. It's at a price of -165. We're getting a cheap price here because Tyson Fury did not take Francis Ngannou seriously. He got floored in that fight. It went to a tightly contested decision, and as a result, Ngannou's stock rose. Ngannou deserves a lot of respect for that fight, but Joshua is a world-class fighter. He is an Olympic gold medalist, and most importantly, he saw what happened to Tyson Fury. He is not going to take this fight lightly. I think over the course of the fight, he's able to stop him. I would lay the -165. I also think you could play the -400 in Joshua winning this fight, Denzel.
Yeah, Joe, I like Anthony Joshua, and part of the reason why I feel like he's the most natural boxer in this situation, too. So that's why I'm going to rock with him. Ching, ching, Joe, we 3 for 3, baby.
I was going to say 3 for 3. This is going great. Finally, you're going to be there live in Miami for UFC 299 this weekend, where Sean O'Malley will take on Marlon Vera in the main event match. What do you have in this fight?
Incredible card. Incredible card. Bangers up and down this card. This thing is going to be incredible. I'm going to take O'Malley, and I'm going to bet him to win by stoppage. KO, TKO, DQ. That's +240, okay? We're getting a good price here because Vera has never been stopped in his career. O'Malley has never been in a 5-round fight in his career. That's going to be the key in this fight, because when you look at the striking stats, strikes delivered versus strikes absorbed, over the course of his career. OMalley is sitting at plus 4.5 for his career. Look at Vera. He's in the negative differential. Do you know how much punishment he is going to absorb over the 5 rounds in this fight? I think he's able to take it into the later rounds, but O'Malley's eventually going to get the stoppage. Remember what the great Teddy Atlas said, and I'm paraphrasing here. When you become champion, you automatically become 10% better. It's all about the mindset. O'Malley just became the champion. I like him to get the stoppage here.
Well, Joe, while striving to be something we can never be, which is perfect, we become great in the process. So I'm not going to be great and go 4 for 4 with you. So I'm going opposite of you. I'm going with Vera.
Okay. Look at you.
I thought we were going to go 4 for 4 today, and I thought it was going to be because he was calling you Denzel, but I guess not. Thanks, Joe. Don't forget to listen to Carlin versus Joe at noon Eastern on ESPN Radio, and don't miss ESPN Bet Live 6 Eastern on ESPN 2.